Hello, welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Leo Vader by popular demand.
Hey, you're welcome.
And Javy Gwaltney.
Hey, everyone, what's up?
Not much. What are
Just
we looking
chilling,
at?
dude.
This is Ion Maiden. It's the latest game by 3D Realms. You might know that name or not know that name. They are the original developer behind Duke Nukem 3D and Shadow Warrior. Not the new Shadow Warrior, but the original one.
Exactly, the low-wang, peak low-wang Shadow Warrior.
Yes. And so they're back with... They pitched this to me. They came to visit us, and they brought this game with them. They pitched it to us as, okay, so imagine that 3D shooters never really happened.
Okay.
And so 1995, 1996, 3D Realms just makes another build engine, which was the engine that Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior were built in. Make another game like those games.
All right.
And this is the result. This is called Ion Maiden. It's in early access now with a standalone campaign that you get for just buying the game, and then the full game, which is separate from the campaign, is going to be out later this year sometime, probably fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to be clear, that is Ion as in I-O-N. There's no R.
Yeah, we are not making a mistake here. I double checked.
Yeah, delete that comment about the title being a typo.
Yeah. All right, talk to me about these grenades.
All right, so these grenades are basically mini bowling balls that home in on enemies. And if they don't find them, they'll just go, sort of stiff and stop moving and won't blow up. But the cool thing is, they won't damage you if you run across them when they explode. So you can just, run willy-nilly into an explosion with them for all good funs. And I feel like that captures sort of what this game's all about. It's just, all focused about having zany, comic book-esque kind of fun. It's all over the top, gore everywhere. You're fighting cyberpunk zombie sort of things.
Okay, that's what they are?
Yeah. They're weird robot zombies. Kind of like that movie Virus from 1998. I don't know if you saw that, where it was like flesh and robots melding together. It was super weird.
All right.
Freaky.
That's what one of my favorite things about the Duke Nukem series is really like the weapons. So it seems like you've got this revolver that holds a ridiculous amount of bullets. You've got those grenades. You've got this stun baton. Have you seen anything else that kind of stands out as far as weaponry?
There is a shotgun that's super powerful. That's just shoots explosive rounds.
Okay.
What else? And there's also a super powerful submachine gun, and the submachine gun's kind of typical, but I think they're sort of holding back from showing the crazy weaponry for the full version.
Okay.
So the craziest thing is the bowling bombs.
Okay.
But they are pretty great.
Do you guys think shooters like this are going to make a comeback, or is this a one-off experiment?
I think the question is leading in that you're saying, are they going to make a comeback, which implies that they left in the first place.
Oh, owned.
You've beaten me in this verbal match.
But I think there's something fair there. There have been sort of a lot of revivals and sort of games that, if you were ungenerous, you could describe them as nostalgia grabs, like Strafe. That didn't review so hot. People weren't crazy about it, but it had that kind of look, more Quake-ish.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get that shooter right because it can't just be about looks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got to have that sort of playfulness and that difficulty. You can't be too hard.
Yeah.
Interactive toilets, you got to have those.
Yeah.
Oh, there are plenty of interactive toilets in here.
And build games had a very distinct look also, which obviously this being one captures perfectly. Just kind of the way that grays were kind of represented.
Right.
Just the really, really sharp, weird-looking textures. So I'm into this.
Yeah, and apparently, the vice president of 3D Realms didn't say they were officially planning this for Switch, but they said that they were testing it on Switch, and it was testing well. So, take away from that whatever you want to, but I think it'd be pretty cool to play this have a game like this to be able to play on the go if it plays well. I kind of cringe when I think about playing the Switch first-person shooters with the touch controls or the Joy-Cons, but they do play well with the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
Your health says GI for you just missed it. It just said GI for 5 minutes. I was waiting to bring it up, and then the second I said it, you lose 2 health.
I'm sorry, JV.
I'm sorry.
I should play better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also, the square cars.
Yep. Now, do enemies take damage based on where you're shooting them?
Yeah, headshots do more.
Headshots do more.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that's really the only thing, though. It's not like, oh, you shoot them in the leg, that'll do less damage than if you shoot them in the chest. But, like, the vital spots. All right, there's a big, nasty turret over there. Oh, God, it's gonna mess me up.
I'm interested to see kind of what 3D Realms thinks made games of this era good, and kind of what they're hoping to recapture. Because I did notice that you picked up a key card, which immediately made me kind of go, oh boy, I don't.
I didn't love those bits.
I didn't like that aspect of the games necessarily. Is just that level design that was so based on backtracking and picking up key cards and that kind of thing.
I think the way Frederick put it, though, was those aren't necessarily what's the way to put this? Those aren't locked into progression.
Okay.
Those are like, oh, you need those to unlock secrets.
Okay, that's
which
great.
I think is a good compromise, because I do think there's a number of people who would be disappointed if you didn't have like the key card crap in there, since that's such like a staple. But it is good that they're not mandatory.
Okay. And in terms of secrets, I'm curious, like, I'm sure that if you were to go along and hit the space bar against every single wall, you'd get some panels that would slide up. And did you get any sense of that during your demo?
He actually said that they were trying to lean away from that.
Really?
Yeah, their secrets make sense. Like, you look around the level and you can see pathways. So, for example, I want to know...
Oh, you're welcome for this setup, by the way. Which is a complete accident.
Yeah.
I'm sure you.
If you look, those ladders are climbable.
Okay.
And you jump up there and you climb up there, do the whole thing.
Oh, it's got the weird, like, stretching thing. Yep.
Oh, yeah, this is a build engine game, for sure. But yeah, anyway, there's a secret up there, and he had to do a bunch of acrobatics to get up there, like a bunch of time jumps and stuff.
And it goes a little something like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're going to skip
just
that.
in the interest of time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know, more level stuff.
Yeah. So this is the campaign that you get by pre-ordering. Oh, cool! You're pushing a barrel around. That's neat.
Yeah. Actually, they changed that. Technically, it's early access now, but it is basically still. Yeah, you buy the game, you get this 3-hour standalone campaign that's separate from the main game. But you know, it's
shoot that fire hydrant. Sorry to interrupt.
Shoot the fire hydrant. Yeah, shoot the fire hydrant. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. I feel like. Oh, here we go. Oh God, they're shooting me through the grates.
Only you're supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like, you know, when you get mad in a JRPG, like, oh man, that boss that I've knocked down to like, you know, 3 health suddenly regenerated when you've been using health potions the entire time.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid doing that Pokemon battle when that happened,
Yep.
and just having my mind blown and being super angry.
It's the most intelligent AI ever.
So this is going to be a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Did they talk about multiplayer at all?
Yeah, there's going to be it launches with a sort of deathmatch mode, but he said that they wanted to have a unique mode to Ion Maiden 2, and that he wouldn't talk about what it was, but it will launch with... No, multiplayer's coming later. It won't launch with multiplayer, but it'll be available as like a free update.
Were you just kicking that head?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, here's another thing you can do. If you just interact with things in the environment.
Yep. Yeah, take that.
Ah, we're murderers.
Now she seems a little. Your character is not chatting things up as much.
No, she doesn't have nearly as many one-liners. I think that's just because it's an early build.
Okay.
Because he did, like, there have been some one-liners, like when she blows up a guy, she goes boom.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. You know, that's essential.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So there will be more one-liners, but I think it's just there aren't that many in there.
Okay.
Yeah. And her name is Shelly Harrison. Her nickname is Bombshell.
Ah.
Very good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, come back. I hit the elevator wrong. I did the elevator wrong. It just went open.
This one works normally. It's not going to smash into the ground.
Hopefully not. Open. Open sesame.
So this game has puzzles that are literally impossible. So
that's good. Oh wait, here we go.
Oh my gosh, God. That one's red. Okay.
He's Red Dead.
Indeed.
Okay, you should save it for the. Maybe you could submit that. 3D Realms.
Oh boy.
You're like our own office bombshell, Harrison. That is.
All right. And yeah, it's still got sort of those same cyberpunky, futuristic, technological cityscapes that Duke kind of had.
Yeah. But not Pig Cup.
Pig
All right.
Cup.
Javy.
Wow.
So much for that.
We got to scrap the whole episode.
Yeah, trying to run a family show as you leave bloody footprints after walking on top of a corpse. Yep.
But yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good good look at what is that? Oh wait, vent.
There you go.
Vent. No,
Vent.
let me in.
Vent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh. Explosions.
Yeah.
Cool. God, it does the weird build thing when it's
just everything is stretched out.
Yeah.
and
I don't know how
skewed.
I feel that they didn't get rid of that. It makes it look like an artistic painting, I guess.
It's a choice.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, yuck.
Yep. All right. I feel like that's a good place to leave out on. Is Cork going yuck?
All right. Well, Javy, thanks for showing us this Ion Maiden. When is it coming out?
The standalone campaign's out right now. If you go and buy it, and it's like 3 hours of content. So it's not just like a 30-minute sampler. And then the full game's out, I think, in fall, sort of that vague window. Yeah. But I've liked what I've played so far. If you're into retro shooters, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, Leo, thanks for recording this. JV, thanks for showing this. And viewers at home, thank you for watching this. Bye.